I'm supposed to be Zoom.
It is. Thank you. All right, this next one's a little more challenging. The last two, actually. Because first we've got these powers on the outside. So that means we have to take those powers to the stuff on the inside. And our rule there is to multiply powers. Okay? So I'm going to have understood ones here. 2 to the 1 times 2. X to the 2 times 2. Y to the negative 2 times 2. And then on the bottom, 3 to the 1 times 3, x to the negative 3 times 3, and y to the negative 4 times 3. So I have an extra step here that I didn't have to do in the previous two questions. I had to take the power, get rid of the parentheses. Now we're going to do the same thing we've just been doing. Move my negatives. My 2 squared is going to stay, my x4 is going to stay, my y negative 4 is coming down, 3 to the 3rd stays, x to the negative 9th moves up, y to the negative 12th moves up. And then let's simplify. Let's calculate this. 2 to the 2nd power, 2 times 2 is 4. On my denominator, that 3 to the 3rd, 3 times 3 times 3, 27. And then my x's, both up top. So we're going to add those. And then my y's, top and bottom. Larger powers up here. So 12 minus 4 gives me 8. So 4x to the 13th, y to the 8th over 27.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Could you go back up to the one before that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and our last one, I think. Yeah. Okay, understood ones on anything that doesn't have a power. Write it if you need to. Don't write it if you don't need to. So I've got 3 to the 1 times negative 3. X to the 2 times negative 3. Y to the 1 times negative 3. We're multiplying exponents is all I'm doing. On the bottom, 4 to the 1 times 2. X to the negative 2 times 2. Y to the negative 4 times 2. So step 1 is getting rid of all that stuff. And now we're going to move all our negative powers. This is the first time we've had to move a number coefficient. So my 3 to the negative 3rd comes down. My x to the 6th down. Y to the negative 3rd down. 4 squared stays. X to the negative 4th up. Y to the negative 8th up. All right, let's look at these coefficients here. So I have 3 to the 3rd and 4 to the 2nd. So when we calculate those, I've got 27 and 16 that are going to get multiplied because they're together, and I can't do that one in my head. 432. So both numbers, coefficients, are on the bottom, so that's not going to be division, it's going to be a multiplication. So 3 to the third, and actually you could just punch into your calculator. You wouldn't have to make it 27 and 16, you could just go 3 to the third times 4 squared. That's going to give you 432. Okay. On my x's, I'm going to subtract 6 minus 4, leaves me x squared in the denominator. And on my y's, I'm going to subtract 8 minus 3, leaves me y to the 5th in my numerator. So, you've got to know the rules. You can see that you're going to decide, am I going to add the powers? Am I going to multiply the powers? Am I going to subtract the powers? So you're doing addition, subtraction, multiplication, 3 simple tasks, but the task at hand is not so simple because you got to know which one to do, okay? I think that if you're just very methodic, step by step, that you'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine with those. Okay, some questions. We need to go back on any of those. Take a look at any of those again.